Hello, everyone. Today, we will dive into the world of one of the most successful and longest-running TV series, The Bold and the Beautiful. This cult series has won millions of fans around the world since its launch in 1987, giving us unforgettable intrigues, romantic stories, and dramatic twists in the lives of the influential Forrester family and those around them. But behind the scenes of this magnificent show are the fates of the actors, no less interesting and sometimes tragic than the storylines of their characters. In this video, we will tell you about 19 actors who played iconic roles in the series. Find out how their lives turned out and how some of them faced difficult trials off-screen. You will find exciting stories about the ups and downs, unresolved mysteries, and the final path of television legends. Stay with us until the end, because one of these stories will definitely shock you and make you look at familiar actors in a new way. Darlene Conley as Sally Spectra. Sally Spectra was one of the most colorful and charismatic characters on The Bold and the Beautiful. She was the owner of her own fashion house, Spectra Fashions, and her character was in constant competition with the house, Forrester Creations. Sally was known for her feisty yet good-natured personality, often getting into comical and dramatic situations. Her colorful style and wit made her an unforgettable character in the world of soap operas. Sally was a woman of strong character, and her drive to succeed in the fashion business created intrigue and conflict on the show. Darlene Conley, born July 18, 1934, was a prominent actress who gained worldwide fame for her role in The Bold and the Beautiful. Her career spanned several decades, and she also starred in other famous soap operas such as Days of Our Lives and The Young and the Restless. Conley was known for her energetic performances and ability to create characters with strong personalities, which helped her win the hearts of millions of viewers around the world. She became one of the most memorable faces in the soap opera industry, and her performance as Sally Spectra earned her numerous awards and critical acclaim. Darlene Conley died on January 14, 2007, at the age of 72, after a long battle with stomach cancer. Her death was a huge loss to fans and the industry as a whole, but her legacy lives on through her unforgettable performance as Sally Spectra. Joseph Mascolo as Massimo Marone IV. Massimo Marone was a powerful businessman and rival of the Forrester family. His character brought a lot of drama to the show, with intrigue and power struggles. Massimo was successful and uncompromising, making him one of the key figures in the fashion and business worlds. His complicated relationship with Ridge Forrester and love affairs added deep emotions and conflicts to the plot. Massimo was the man who could turn the Forresters' lives around, which is what made him such an important character in the show. Joseph Mascolo, born March 13, 1929, was an Italian-American actor best known for his roles in soap operas. Mascolo became an iconic actor in the soap industry thanks to his role as Stefano Di Mera on Days of Our Lives, which made him a fan favorite. His powerful voice, commanding screen presence, and ability to create multi-layered characters made him one of the most recognizable figures in the soap opera genre. In addition to his work on soap operas, Mascolo also starred in films and television series, including L.A. Law and Jaws 2. Joseph Mascolo died on December 8, 2016, at the age of 87, after a long battle with Alzheimer's disease. His passing was a great loss to the soap opera world, but his roles and talent continue to inspire new actors, and his characters remain some of the most memorable in television history. Michael Fox as Saul Feinberg. Saul Feinberg was Sally Spectra's loyal assistant, playing a key role in Spectra Fashions. He was a talented fashion designer who always supported Sally in her quest to outdo her competitors at Forrester Creations. His character was kind-hearted, a little timid, but incredibly loyal to Sally, which made their relationship especially touching. Saul was an important part of the Spectra Fashions team, and his interactions with the other characters were always filled with humor and light drama. Michael Fox, born February 27, 1921, was an experienced character actor who starred in various television shows and films for several decades. His career included appearances in such popular projects as The Twilight Zone, Bonanza, The Andy Griffith Show, and many others. In soap operas, Fox became especially known for his role as Saul Feinberg, which he played from 1989 to 1996. His work on The Bold and the Beautiful made him popular among soap opera fans. Michael Fox died on June 1, 1996, at the age of 75. His death was due to natural causes, and his passing was a bittersweet loss for his fans and colleagues. His good-natured character, Saul Feinberg, left an indelible mark on the soap opera world, and viewers continue to remember him fondly. Andrea Evans as Toni Moore. Toni Moore was one of the show's bright and colorful characters, known for her courage and determination. Toni was Amber Moore's mother and contributed to the dramatic lines associated with her daughter and the Forrester family. Her character was complex, often getting into difficult situations, but her strength and love for her daughter always stood out. She tried to help Amber cope with life's difficulties and often found herself involved in family conflicts and love dramas. Andrea Evans, born June 18, 1957, was one of the most popular actresses in the world of soap operas. Her career began with small roles, but she gained real fame for her role as Tina Lord in the series One Life to Live, for which she received many awards and nominations. Evans also played important roles in such shows as The Young and the Restless and The Bold and the Beautiful. Her flamboyant and energetic acting style made her a favorite of millions of soap opera fans. Andrea Evans died on July 9, 2023, at the age of 66 after a battle with cancer. Her death came as a shock to fans and colleagues who remember her as one of the most talented and dedicated actresses in the soap opera genre. Her legacy lives on through her unforgettable roles on television. Peter Brown as Blake Hayes was a charismatic and intriguing character whose story added a lot of drama and tension to the series. His interactions with the Forrester family were full of intrigue and passion, and he often found himself at the center of major storylines. Blake was the type of character who created an air of mystery and tension around himself, making his role important to the development of the series' plot. Peter Brown, born October 5, 1935, was a well-known actor, especially for his roles in westerns. Brown rose to prominence in series such as Lawman and Laredo, where he played brave and strong characters. His acting career spanned over 5 decades, and he appeared in many popular shows, including The Bold and the Beautiful, where he made his mark as one of the significant characters. Peter Brown died on March 21, 2016, aged 80, from complications related to Parkinson's disease. His passing was a great loss to fans of westerns and soap operas, and his many years of contributions to the industry remain significant. Brown was an actor who was able to convey a wide range of emotions on screen, making his roles memorable. Joseph Campanella as Jonathan Young. Jonathan Young was a seasoned attorney who provided legal assistance to the Forrester family. His character often helped solve legal problems and brought an element of intrigue and professionalism to complex storylines involving business and family conflicts. Jonathan was level-headed and devoted to his clients, which made him one of the key characters in the fight for justice. Joseph Campanella, born November 21, 1924, was one of the most famous character actors in television and film. Campanella was a versatile actor with a career spanning decades, and he became known for roles in such series as The Bold and the Beautiful, The Colbys, Days of Our Lives, and many others. His charismatic screen presence and deep voice made him popular with audiences. Campanella also appeared in over 200 episodes of various shows, including Mission, Impossible, and Matlock. Joseph Campanella died on May 16, 2018, at the age of 93 of natural causes. His death left behind a large number of fans who remember him as an outstanding actor and a man with incredible dedication to his craft. His legacy lives on through his many works in television and film. Jeff Conaway as Mick Savage. Mick Savage was a character who added an element of dynamism and passion to the series. His relationships with other characters created dramatic lines that unfolded over several episodes. Mick was a man of strong character and a difficult life, and his interactions with the characters of the series added depth and tension to the plot. Although his role was minor, Mick left a bright mark on the lives of the key characters of the series. Jeff Conaway, born October 5, 1950, rose to fame for his role as Kenickie in the film Grease, 1978, and his appearance on the series Taxi. Conaway's career spanned a variety of roles in both film and television, where he often played charismatic and dynamic characters. Despite his success, Conaway faced personal problems related to drug addiction, which had a negative impact on his life and career. Jeff Conaway died on May 27, 2011, at the age of 60, following complications from pneumonia and a drug overdose. His death was a tragedy for his fans and colleagues, who saw him as a talented actor whose career could have been even more brilliant if not for his personal problems. Leslie Woods as Grandma Helen Logan. Helen Logan, the grandmother of the Logan family, was a wise and caring woman who always tried to support her loved ones in difficult times. Her character embodied the image of a strong woman whose life was filled with both joys and difficulties. She had a great influence on her grandchildren and children, helping them cope with life's problems and difficulties in relationships. Helen Logan was an example of a virtuous, resilient woman who passed on her values to younger generations. Leslie Woods, born August 22, 1910, was a famous actress whose film and television career began in the 1940s. She participated in a number of popular soap operas, including The Young and the Restless, General Hospital, and The Bold and the Beautiful. Her deep voice and elegant acting style made her a memorable face on television. Woods was a true soap opera veteran with a wealth of acting experience that she brought to every role she played. Leslie Woods died on August 2, 2003, at the age of 92. Her death marked the end of an era in the soap opera world, where she had long been a major figure. Her contribution to the industry remained significant, and her roles continue to inspire new actors. Robert Clary as Pierre Jourdan. Pierre Jourdan was a character who added elements of sophistication and cultural flair to the series. As a French fashion designer, he was often involved in fashion intrigue, and his character was an important part of the plots surrounding Forrester Creations. His interactions with the main characters added sophistication to the series and reflected the influence of European fashion on the storylines. Pierre was a man with a keen sense of style and a true professional in the fashion world. Robert Clary, born March 1, 1926, was a French-American actor and Holocaust survivor who rose to fame for his role on the television show Hogan's Heroes, 1965-1971. His life story was inspiring. Clary went through the horrors of concentration camps during World War II, losing many members of his family, but survived and became a successful actor. In addition to his time on The Bold and the Beautiful, Clary also appeared on other TV shows and was an active participant in Holocaust memorial events. Robert Clary died on November 16, 2022, at the age of 96. His death was a significant moment for fans who appreciated him not only as an actor, but also as a person whose life was an example of courage and resilience. His legacy as an actor and activist continues to inspire people around the world. Anthony Adabo as Tony "Rush" Carrera. Tony Carrera was a charismatic and dynamic character in the series who brought a lot of passion and intrigue to the world of fashion and business. His image as a successful and goal-oriented man made him attractive to both his co-stars and viewers. Tony "Rush" Carrera was the link in several dramatic lines, adding elements of dynamism and romance to the series. His character was characterized by self-confidence and the ability to cope with difficulties, which made him one of the important characters at a certain point in the development of the plot. Anthony Adabo, born September 14, 1960, was an experienced actor who rose to fame thanks to his roles in soap operas. His career began in the early 1990s, and he gained fame thanks to his participation in series such as ER and The Young and the Restless. Adabo had good looks and natural talent, which allowed him to become one of the popular actors of soap operas. His work in these shows made him a fan favorite, and his roles were characterized by depth and emotion. Anthony Adabo died on October 18, 2016, at the age of 56. His death was greatly saddened by fans and colleagues as he left a significant legacy in the world of soap operas. The cause of death was not officially released, but his early death was a tragedy for the industry. Phyllis Diller as Gladys Pop. Gladys Pop was one of the funniest and most colorful characters on the show. Her character was an eccentric woman with a strong charisma, who often appeared in comic situations, adding lightness to the dramatic storylines. Gladys always found a way to interfere with the affairs of other characters, causing laughter and sympathy from the audience. Her wit and hilarious antics made her one of the beloved comedy characters on the show. Phyllis Diller, born July 17, 1917, was one of the most famous comedic actresses of her time. She began her career as a stand-up comedian in the 1950s and soon became known for her unique comedy style and wit. Diller played in numerous television shows and films, but her main specialty was comedy, where she was considered one of the pioneers for women in stand-up comedy. Her style, which included jokes about herself and stereotypes about women, became emblematic of her career. Phyllis Diller died on August 20, 2012, at the age of 95, of natural causes. Her long-awaited passing left a huge void in the comedy world, and her legacy as one of the most influential women in comedy remains an important part of television and film history. Betty White as Ann Douglas. Ann Douglas was Stephanie Forrester's mother, and her character brought a lot of emotional tension to the family dynamics on the show. Ann and Stephanie had a complicated relationship, full of drama and deep conflicts that were the result of their difficult pasts. Meeting Ann was a challenge for Stephanie, and viewers were able to watch the reconciliation process between mother and daughter. Ann was a strong woman who had been through hardships, and her presence on the show added depth to the family arcs. Betty White, born January 17, 1922, was an American television and film legend. Her career spanned 8 decades, and she became known for her appearances on shows such as The Mary Tyler Moore Show and The Golden Girls. White had an incredible sense of humor, and her easy comedic style made her a fan favorite. She won multiple Emmy Awards and was one of the most respected actresses of her time. Her roles range from comedy to drama, and she left her mark on various genres. Betty White died on December 31, 2021, at the age of 99, of natural causes, just days before her 100th birthday. Her passing was a huge loss for fans around the world, as she was not only a great actress, but also a symbol of strength and kindness. Her legacy continues to inspire actors and audiences alike. Tim Choate as Tommy Bayland. Tommy Balin was a character who added an element of drama and mystery to the series. His appearance on the show was associated with intrigue and complex personal relationships that played an important role in the development of the plot. Tommy was a man who hid his true intentions, which added tension to the storylines. The character was an important part of several dramatic arcs of the series, and his interactions with other characters brought a lot of emotional charge to the episodes. Tim Choate, born October 11, 1954, is an American actor who appeared in many television shows and films. He was known for his roles in the series Babylon 5 and CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. Choate had a strong on-screen charisma and could easily embody both dramatic and comedic characters. His acting career included many supporting roles, which he carried out with professionalism and a deep understanding of his characters. Tim Choate died tragically on September 24, 2004, at the age of 49 in a motorcycle accident. His sudden death shocked his fans and colleagues, and his passing was a huge loss to the industry. Choate was a talented actor whose career could have continued for many years to come if not for the tragic accident. James Doohan as Damon Warwick was a strong-willed and complex character. His involvement in the series was tied to the struggle for power and influence, and he often found himself in the center of intrigue related to business and personal conflicts. Damon was a man with clear goals and was willing to go to great lengths to achieve them, which made him a character around whom intense events unfolded. James Doohan, born March 3, 1920, was best known for his iconic role as Engineer Scotty on Star Trek. Doohan rose to fame for his involvement in the franchise, and his character became iconic to millions of science fiction fans. In addition to his role on Star Trek, Doohan also starred in other television shows and films, including his role on The Bold and the Beautiful. Doohan was a veteran of World War II, which added unique aspects to his life experience that he brought to his roles. James Doohan died on July 20, 2005, at the age of 85, from complications of pneumonia and Alzheimer's disease. His death was a huge loss to the television world, but his contributions to the culture, especially through his role as Scotty, have made him an immortal figure in the hearts of fans. Lawrence Haddon as Charles Williams. Charles Williams was one of the characters that added intrigue and drama to The Bold and the Beautiful. His character was a powerful man who was heavily involved in various conflicts, both personal and business, that played out in the worlds of fashion and business. Charles was a man with strong views and a willingness to take action, and his storylines often involved power, influence, and relationships with key characters on the show. Lawrence Haddon, born November 25, 1922, was a talented actor whose television career spanned several decades. He appeared in numerous television series and films, including Crime Story, Magnum P.I., and Days of Our Lives. Lawrence Haddon also made cameo appearances on such iconic shows as Star Trek and Columbo, where he showcased his diverse acting skills in both serious and comedic roles. Lawrence Haddon died on May 10, 2013, at the age of 90 from natural causes. His death was a loss to fans and colleagues, but his acting career left a significant legacy that lives on through his work in television and film. Henry Darrow as Dr. Carlos Nunez. Dr. Carlos Nunez was a charismatic doctor who brought a medical drama element to The Bold and the Beautiful. His character helped the other characters cope with difficult situations, both in their personal lives and with their health. Dr. Nunez was the embodiment of wisdom and professionalism, and his scenes with patients and other characters created important emotional moments in the series. Henry Darrow, born September 15, 1933, was known for his roles in television series such as Zorro and The High Chaparral. He was the first actor of Latin descent to achieve significant success in Hollywood. His career spanned more than 5 decades, and he made an important contribution to the development of Latino representation on screen. Henry Darrow was recognized not only for his acting abilities, but also for his active work in supporting the rights of Latino artists in the entertainment industry. Henry Darrow died on March 14, 2021, at the age of 87 from natural causes. His passing was a loss to the film and television industries worldwide, but his contributions to the industry remain significant, especially to the Latino acting community for whom he championed throughout his career. Fran Bennett as Judge Madeline Collins. Judge Madeline Collins was one of the key figures involved in the court cases on the show. Her character was fair, intelligent, and always acted in the interests of the law. Judge Collins played an important role in the court storylines, helping to resolve conflicts between the characters on the show. Her professionalism and steadfastness made her an authoritative and formidable figure on screen, adding depth to the legal aspects of the show. Fran Bennett, born August 14, 1937, was an accomplished actress whose career spanned over 50 years. She appeared in a variety of television shows, including Star Trek, The Next Generation, ER, and The Streets of San Francisco. In addition to her television work, Bennett was an active participant in theater productions and played many significant roles on stage. Her powerful performances and deep voice made her one of the most recognizable character actresses of her time. Fran Bennett died on September 29, 2021, at the age of 84. Her death left a mark on the theater and television worlds, and her roles, especially on television, continue to inspire new actors. Matthew Coles as Curtis Love. Curtis Love was a character whose relationships with other characters added intense dramatic moments to the series. His character was deeply involved in various intrigues and conflicts that unfolded over the course of several episodes. Curtis was a charismatic yet complex man whose actions could dramatically change the situation in the series. His lines were always full of tension and drama, making him an important figure in the development of the plot. Matthew Coles, born September 28, 1944, was a well-known soap opera actor, most notably for his role as Billy Clyde Tuggle on One Life to Live. Coles had a flamboyant acting style and often played villains and charismatic characters. He was also active in theater productions and was known for his intense and emotional acting. His career spanned both television and film, and he received critical acclaim for his work. Matthew Coles died on May 22, 2014, at the age of 69 from cancer. His passing was a great loss to the world of soap operas, where he left a deep mark with his powerful roles. Kevin Dobson as Judge Devin Owens. Judge Devin Owens was one of the most important characters in the courtroom storylines of The Bold and the Beautiful. His character was a fair and wise judge who always adhered to the law and sought to make fair decisions, despite all the difficulties that the main characters faced. Judge Owens was an important figure in resolving key conflicts, and his appearance on screen always meant the beginning of difficult legal battles. Kevin Dobson, born March 18, 1943, was known for his roles in popular TV series such as Kojak and Safe Haven. He was one of those actors who could successfully play both heroes and complex characters. His role in the series Safe Haven brought him fame and recognition from viewers. Dobson also participated in theater productions and starred in films, where he always demonstrated a high level of professionalism and dedication to his work. Kevin Dobson died on September 6, 2020, at the age of 77 from a heart attack. His death came as a shock to fans and colleagues who remember him as a talented and dedicated actor who left an unforgettable legacy in the world of television.